ఎస్ ఎవరికి రాలేదా? See, in the parity check matrix, how many number of rows here? 6 rows. 6 rows, nothing but there is a chance of 6 syndrome vectors. 6 syndrome vectors. That is except all zero code vector, all zero syndrome vector. That means you can say that if syndrome is a qubit vector, there is 2 power q minus 1 non-zero syndromes. So here my point is syndrome is a 3-bit vector. In this case, in our example, syndrome is a 3-bit vector. Therefore, you can say 2 power 3 minus 1. So 2 power 3 minus 1, that is 8 minus 1, total 7 non-zero syndromes. So coming to Malika, I think your answer is 7, but 7 is the answer without zeros, without all zeros, right? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. 2 power 3 minus 1, therefore 7 non-zero. This is very, very important. So coming to question, here you have to find the syndrome vector for single bit errors. For 7, 4 Hamming code. Now tell me how many number of non-zero syndromes here? 7 non-zero syndromes. We know the formula S is equal to E into H transpose. That means we have to know about the 7 single bit errors. Because in order to find the syndrome matrix, here we are having the formula S is equal to R into H transpose, S is equal to E into H transpose. Coming to R into H transpose, received vector is required, but we don't know about the received vector. Another formula is E into H transpose. E nothing but error vector. Now you have to identify the single bit errors. For each and every single bit error, you have to find one syndrome. So here how many syndromes? 7 syndromes. Meaning of that is you will have the 7 non-zero vectors. Now tell me, what are the 7 error code vectors? How can you write the 7 error code vectors? Any guesses? Here my question is single bit error. Look at the question. Single bit error. What is the meaning of that? Error in only one bit position. That error either in the first bit position, or in the second bit position, or in the third bit position, fourth bit position, fifth bit, sixth bit, seventh bit. Whatever the position. Suppose error in the first bit position, then how can you write the error vector? Yes, any guesses? Suppose error in the first bit position, how can you write the error vector? In the last class, I explained that. Look at the last class. I have given the example like x is equal to something, y is equal to something, then e is equal to. Look at that example once. By looking at that example, tell me the error code vector whenever there is a error in the first bit position.
X or Y.
I am not asking about the formula. Listen my question. My question is, suppose error in the first bit position, then what is the error vector? Or what is the error code word?
1
equal
0 0.
Right.
1 0 1
Answer.
1
0 0.
1 remaining all are zeros. Is it true or not?
Yes, sir.
What is the code vector
Sir.
size? What is the code vector size? Code vector size 7, 4 black code, right? So code vector size is 7. So error vector size also 7. So error in the first bit position. In the last class I told that whenever you are having error, you have to write 1. No error, nothing but write 0. So here bit in error and next I want to write the error vector, error code word, right? Suppose first bit position, error in the first bit position, then whenever error in the first bit position, then what is the code vector or code word? So error in the first bit position, so first bit is 1, remaining all are zeros, right? Suppose next error in the second bit position, second bit position error, then what is the error code word? This is 0,
Second.
1,
0, 1,
1,
1,
remaining all are zeros.
zeros.
Yes.
Following or not? So like that, right?
Yes, sir.
Right up to error in the 7th bit position. Up to so on, right up to 7th bit position, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7th bit position is 1. Clear about the error code words? How to write the error code words?
Yes, sir.
And one point is
Sir.
here, why only one error in the first bit, only in 1 bit, not in the 2 bits? That is also one question. But look at the problem here. They mentioned that calculate the syndrome vector for single bit error. That means at a time only one error in the code word, not the 2 errors. That's why 1 bit error nothing but maybe we don't know about the position of the error bit. That's why I want to assume that there is a chance of error in the first bit, error in the second bit, third bit, fourth bit, fifth bit, sixth bit, seventh bit. Like that you have to write the error code words. You have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 7. Don't write like me 1, 2 and after that 7. Okay. Then if you know the error vectors, then you can easily find the syndrome. Next, I want to find the syndrome. S is equal to, what is the formula? E H transpose. Again problem, how to write transpose. Right. S is equal to E H transpose. Now, what is H transpose? First write H transpose. Do all of you. Write H transpose and multiply with error code word. So first I want to find the syndrome for first bit in error. So S equal to E into H transpose. E is 1, 0, like this. 1 remaining 6 zeros. Depends upon the black code. Here 7, 4 black code. Once again, I'm repeating. Don't think that every time 7, 4 black code. It may be 6, 3, 8, 4, 17, 5. It may be anything. Depends upon the question. But concept is important. Procedure is important. 1 remaining all are zeros. Next, coming to H transpose. 1, 0, 1. So S equal to next 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 1.
110.
1, 1, 0. Right.
011.
0, 1, 1.
100.
100 H 010. Finally 001. All of you look at once. Right? Now you have to multiply these two. After multiplying these two, any guesses? What is the answer? Can anyone guess without multiplying these two? Can anyone guess the answer? Try to concentrate, you will get the answer. Easy.
101.
101.
101. 101, sure.
Yes, sir.
ఎలా చెప్పారు మీరు చేసి చెప్పారా చేయకుండా చెప్పారా ఆన్సర్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఆన్సర్ 101 okay so here my point is without multiplying these two also you can say the answer directly suppose error in the 6th bit position my answer is here 010 is the answer. What is the fourth step? What is the fourth and fifth steps in the decoding of black codes? Look at the step once. If S is a non-zero code vector, meaning of that is definitely that syndrome vector is in any one row of the H transpose matrix. Is it or not? Now this is the H transpose matrix. Now based on that row, you have to identify the error bit position. In the last case, last problem, fourth bit position there is error. So how can you say that there is error in the fourth bit position? Because that syndrome matrix is in the fourth row of H transpose matrix. That's why our conclusion is error in the fourth bit position. Here already we know that error in the first bit position. Error in the first bit position nothing but definitely syndrome vector is the first row of the H transpose matrix. Is my point is clear? Suppose error in the second bit position, nothing but definitely the syndrome vector is the second row of the H transpose matrix. Error in the fourth bit position, fourth row of the H transpose matrix. Error in the seventh bit position, seventh row of the H transpose matrix. That's it. But don't write directly in the examinations. You have to multiply all those things. But so I want to give how to write all those things. Is it clear, all of you?
Okay, sir.
Suppose error in the fourth bit position. Nothing but syndrome vector is 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 1. That is the answer. Error in the sixth bit position 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0 is the answer. If you have any doubts, you can do that, no problem. Suppose error in the sixth bit position, that means 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 and multiply with H transpose matrix. Then you will get the answer as 0, 1, 0. And finally write the syndrome table. Serial number. Error vector. Error vector showing single bit errors and finally syndrome vector. Like this, 3 columns. This is serial number 1. I want to go for the all zero code vector also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. And what is the syndrome vector for this? 0, 0, 0. And second one, what is the error vector? 1, remaining all are zeros. And what about the syndrome vector? First row
1
of the,
0.
first row of the H transpose matrix, that is 1, 0, 1. And coming to third one, error in the second bit position, 0, 1. That is second
Triple
row of
1.
H transpose matrix, that is triple 1. Simple fourth one, that is error in the third bit position. Now,
Double 1.
right, third row of
Double
the
1 0.
double 1, 0. Sorry, it is like that. So up to so on. So you can write finally eighth one, that is error in the seventh bit position. Now here syndrome vector is
0 0 1.
Right, that's it. Simple. Clear about this? How to find the syndrome vector whenever they mention the error patterns? Single bit error. This is an important problem. Single bit error pattern. So you have to, for example, sometimes question is find the syndrome vector for the given generator matrix or from the given parity check matrix whenever there is a error in the fourth bit position. Listen my question carefully. Suppose can I clear this? Can I clear the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So here my question is
Yes, sir.
find the syndrome for the given matrix. It may be anything, either G or H, whatever it. Find the syndrome for the given matrix, the G or H, when error in the fifth bit position. Suppose the question is like this. Is the question is clear? So depends upon the given generator matrix. First you have to identify the size. Is it either 6,3 or 7,4 or any else? You have to identify the size. Based on that, you have to write the error vector. Is it okay? Suppose if they mention generator matrix, you have to find the H matrix, and from H matrix you have to write the H transpose matrix. For example, it is a 15,7. For example, 15,7 Hamming code or 15,7 black code. They mention the, for example, parity check matrix. Find the syndrome when error is in the fifth bit position. Suppose whenever error in the fifth bit position, what is the error vector? Error in the fifth bit position, that is, this is first bit position, second bit, third bit, fourth bit, now 1 here. So how many, what is the size of the code word here?
Fifth.
Size of the code word, is it 6 or 7? What is the size of the code word? Respond. What is the length of the code word? Length of the error code word?
15.
It is 15, right? N comma K black code. So N value is 15 here. So remaining all are zeros. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. This is a error vector. So that's why don't think that every time only 6, 3 black code or 7, 4 black code. And writing of error vectors is also very, very important. First of all, in order to write the error vector, you have to know the length of the code word. Based on that only you can write. Because suppose the error in the fifth bit position, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, okay. After one, suppose if you are writing only 1, 0, nothing, but again you will get the wrong answer. So error code vector size is n here. Remember that. Clear about this? Are you able to find the syndrome for the given generator matrix or parity check matrix whenever they mention the error vector or error position? Clear about this? And remember, one point is very, very important. That is syndrome vector compulsory in the any one row of the H transpose matrix. In any one row of the H transpose matrix. That is very, very important. Based on that also you can write the syndrome vectors. Right? Okay. I think this topic is clear. Next. Sometimes the question is, what are the points we have to follow to correct the errors by using syndrome vector? Once again, listen to my question. How can you correct the error by using syndrome matrix or by using syndrome vector? That is the question. Or simply put the heading as error correction using syndrome vector. Error correction using syndrome vector. So 2 marks, 3 marks question actually. This one is. Already we know the procedure, we know all those things. Just you have to summarize all those steps. Error correction using syndrome vector. Can anyone? What is the step 1? How can you correct the errors? Yes, how can you correct the errors? Don't know? So up to now, so our discussion is about the syndrome vector only. How can you detect the errors? How can you correct the errors? I'm asking again the same question, but no one is able to answer my question. How can you correct the errors by using syndrome vector? That is my question. Yes, can anyone respond? Comparing the transition distributed vectors. Yes, who is that?
Kaumudi, sir.
Kaumidi, tell me the answer.
First, we have to find the which position the error, which bit the error has been.
How can you find that? How can you find or how can you identify the error in which position? With the help of?
H transpose.
With the, no. How can you identify
Syndrome.
syndrome?
Syndrome vector.
Right? That means the step 1 is you have to calculate syndrome.
Syndrome.
Calculate syndrome. The formula for syndrome is S is equal to Y H transpose. Right? Transpose also. Right? Now, what is the second step? After completion of syndrome, what is the next step?
Identifying error position.
Check the row of
Of
H transpose, which is same as H. Right? Now, third step is, for example, for ith row of H transpose, ith row of H transpose, then you can say that ith bit is in error. Hence, you have to replace the 1 by, suppose if it is 1, you have to replace 1 by 0 or 0 by 1, right? But in technical way, you can say that, hence, based on that, you have to write, hence write error vector E. Look at that step. For example, ith row of H transpose is the syndrome matrix. Meaning of that is there is error in the ith preposition. Hence, you have to write the error code vector. Suppose first row error in the first bit, second row error in the second bit, third row error in the third bit, and up to so on. Based on that, you have to write the error code vector. After writing error code vector, you can obtain. After writing error code vector, you can obtain correct vector by, what is the formula now? Suppose x is the correct vector, x is equal to, you can write received vector plus this one. Extra operation. Is it clear? These are the 4 steps you have to follow. Clear about the last step? Any doubts here? Actually, in the last class, what happened is directly I told that there is error in the fourth proposition, replace 1 by 0 or 0 by 1 like that. That is okay, 100% correct. Or suppose if you want to write the steps, you have to write like this. Or do one thing, once open the previous problem. For example, once open the last class problem. And tell me the received code vector. Yes, tell me the question. Tell me the received code vector. Can anyone?
4 1s 00.
1 1 1 1 00 na? Okay, right, good. Now what is the error? What is the syndrome? S is equal to
1 0
1 0
1
0.
double
Okay.
0
That
0.
means I think error in the fourth bit, right?
Yes, sir.
So error in the fourth bit. Now what is the error vector? E equal to
1 1 1 0
oh error vector. Error in the fourth bit. Error in the fourth bit. What is the error vector?
0 0 1 0 0.
0 1 00. Only 6
Double
bits.
zero.
This is 6, 3 black code, right? Error in the
Yes,
fourth
sir.
bit. Now the correct vector x is equal to received code vector plus error vector.
Error.
But extra operation here. So x equal to 1 1 1 1 0 0 plus 1 2 3 1 0 0. Now extra operation between these two. Now what is the answer? 1 XR 0, 1 XR 0 1, 1 XR 0 1, 1 XR 0 1, 1 XR 1
0
0 XR 0 0 0 XR 0 0. That is the correct code vector. Okay, actually you can write directly. If fourth bit is 0, write 1. Fourth bit is 1, write 0. No problem. But if you want to write the steps, you have to write the step like obtain the correct vector by x is equal to y XR e. Here x nothing but transmitted code vector or the correct code vector, y nothing but received code vector, e nothing but error vector. You can write directly. The correct code vector. No problem. Clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Next, properties of syndrome. I want to clear the screen. Syndrome properties. First one. So here my question is, what are the formulas here? S is equal to E into H transpose, or S is equal to Y into H transpose. So when you go for S is equal to Y into H transpose, Y nothing but received code vector and H nothing but paradigmatic matrix. Here I want to assume that X is the transmitted code vector, Y is the received code vector, H is the paradigmatic matrix. we are having the formula S is equal to Y into H transpose. But we don't have any formula X is equal to in terms of X. Listen my words. We are having the formula S is equal to Y into H transpose only in terms of Y, but not in terms of X. Right? And similarly, we are having the formula S is equal to E into H transpose also. E into H transpose. If they mention the received code word, then you can find the syndrome code vector by using the formula Y into H transpose. Suppose there is no received code vector, also you can find the syndrome vector with the help of the formula E into H transpose. That means error vector. So we can say that the syndrome depends only on the error pattern, but not on the transmitted pattern. The syndrome depends only on the error pattern, not on the transmitted code word, because we don't have any formulas of S in terms of X actually. S is equal to X into something. We are not having any formulas like that. It depends only on the error pattern. Okay, received pattern, if they mention the received pattern, you can find the syndrome. But don't think that every time they mention the received code vector, but most of the times or every time it depends only on the error pattern, but not depends on the transmitted pattern. That is the property number 1. The syndrome depends only on the error pattern and not on the transmitted code word. Like this. The syndrome depends only on the error pattern and not on the transmitted code word. So this is the first property statement. Now coming to proof. Simple. So we know that S is equal to J Pujita. We know that S is equal to Y into H transpose. Okay, right. Once again, I am writing this S is equal to Y into H transpose. Try to write H power T. Okay, Arya, directly I am writing only H. Please write H transpose, right? And again, we also know that Y equal to X XR E. Is it okay? Here also write XR. Don't write only plus here. Write XR. S is equal to Y into H transpose and Y equal to X XR E. With the help of these two formulas, you can write S is equal to, in place of Y, X XR E into H transpose. Here write H transpose. Y equal to X XR E, and from these two equations, you can write S is equal to X XR E into H transpose. That equal to, when you multiply these two, you will get X into H transpose plus E into H transpose. In the last class also I told that X into H transpose equal to 0 Therefore, you can write 0 plus E H transpose, and that equal to, finally you can write the answer as E H transpose. Class, you completed? I will give the conclusion.
sir.
Simple. See, here you have to prove that. We have to prove that the syndrome depends only on the error pattern, not on the transmitted code vector. That thing you have to prove. So in order to prove that, I want to take the formula for S as S is equal to Y into H transpose. Here don't take S is equal to E into H transpose directly, because we have to prove that. We have to prove that the syndrome depends only on the error pattern, not on the transmitted code word. So S is equal to YH transpose. We know that Y equal to X XR E. And finally, you will get S is equal to EH transpose. So finally, you can say that. Therefore, you have to write the conclusion. That is very, very important while doing properties. Therefore, the syndrome depends only on the error pattern and not on the transmitted code word. The syndrome depends only on the error pattern, not on the transmitted code word. That is the first property. And coming to second property. Second property statement, all error patterns that differ at most by a code word have the same syndrome. So this is a statement. All error patterns that differ at most by a code word have the same syndrome. Can anyone, what is the meaning of that? Look at the statement. Yes. All error patterns that differ at most by a code word have the same syndrome. Yeah, that means you have to show that at most nothing but what is the meaning of that? Error in the MSB. Most significant bit. Okay, right. Proof. So I don't want to write here. If you don't mind, please write the point. So I want to read out slowly. Let us consider the two code vectors x1 and x2, capital X. I am repeating again. Let us consider the two code vectors x1 and x2. So coming to question, all error patterns that differ at most. So most significant bit, meaning of that is error in the first bit. So that's why I want to introduce the error in the most significant bit. Now write continuation. Let an error be introduced in the first bit. Let an error be introduced in the first bit. Then the error pattern for both of these code vectors let an error be introduced in the first bit, then the error pattern for both of these code vectors will be same. both of these code vectors will be same. Right? Now look at the statement. Is that point is clear? The error pattern for both the code vectors here. My point is, suppose x1 is a code vector, x2 is a code vector. I want to assume that for the x1 code vector, error in the first bit position. Whenever error in the first bit position, what is the error vector? 1, remaining all are zeros. Now take the second code vector. The second code vector is x2. Again error in the first bit position. Again the code vector is 1, remaining all are zeros. So that's why not only two code vectors, you can take any number of code vectors, x1, x2, x3, x4, n number of code vectors. For any code vector, error in the first bit position nothing but 1, remaining all are zeros. Second bit nothing but 0, 1, remaining all are zeros. Third bit nothing but 0, 0, 1, remaining all are zeros. Depends upon the size of black code. Here, according to statement, error in the first bit position, that's why the error vector for these two are same. Okay, now I want to write the syndromes. So two syndromes here. Suppose S1 equal to received code vectors. Actually, when you go for the two transmitted code vectors, definitely you will have the two received code vectors y1, y2. Suppose y1 into H transpose. Please write transpose. Y1 into H transpose. And that equal to y1 nothing but, again, what is the formula? Y nothing but x XR E. Here y1 nothing but x1 XR E into H transpose. Next, that equal to, so x1 H transpose plus E H transpose. Again, x into H transpose or x1 into H transpose, that is equal to 0. Answer is again E H transpose. Please write H transpose. Clear about this? I want to assume that two code vectors x1 and x2. And received vector for x1 is y1, received vector for x2 is y2, and s1 equal to r1 for y1 H transpose, and x1 into H transpose is equal to 0 again. Right here, remember one thing here in brackets. So x1 into H transpose is equal to 0. Last class also I explained that, right? Similarly, when you go for the second code vector s2, so for s2, y2. So y2 H transpose. And from this, x2 XRE H transpose. Next, x2 H transpose plus EH transpose. That equal to, finally you will get EH transpose. Clear? Not only two code vectors, you can take any number of code vectors. Whenever the bit error in the first bit position, then you will get the same syndromes. Is it okay? So among the, suppose when you go for the 7,4 black code, among the 16 code words, you can take any code word, error in the first bit position, you will get the same syndrome. S1 equal to E into H transpose, S2 also E into H transpose. That means we can say that, therefore you can say that S1 equal to S2 equal to E H transpose. This shows that error pattern that differ by the code word have the same syndromes. Is it clear? The error pattern that differ by the code words, that means different code words, actually different code words, but error in the first bit position only, it is having the same syndromes. So final conclusion is S1 equal to S2 equal to EH transpose. Therefore, This shows that the error pattern that differ by the code word have the same syndrome. Any doubts here? Second property.
No, sir.
Okay, good. Two more properties. Right. So remaining properties, actually some equations are required for the remaining two properties in the next class. Now I want to stop the class actually. First of all, I want to stop the recording session.